Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine, and I have a great big huge thank you to everyone who clicked on the subscribe button down below. And even if you haven't done that yet and you want to do it right now, go right ahead, because I have a couple of little giveaways as a thank you to everyone who was able to help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to be able to do live stream. I love when I can by chance land on some crafters who are live streaming. It's just a whole new experience. It's really nice to be able to ask questions while they're working, and it's just something that I've been wanting to at least give a try. And YouTube says that you have to have 1,000 subscribers. So we did it. Thanks to you, we did it. So what I have, I was going to put together a goodie envelope for as the giveaway, and I decided, you know what, 1,000 people took the time to click subscribe down there, so I've got 3. And then I didn't have the heart to call it, first, second, and third prize, because that's not fair. I'm very much a equal opportunity winner, believer in equal opportunity winning. So what I have is I have a yellow prize, pink prize, and a blue prize. So what we're going to do is I'm going to open up this as soon as this video is live. This is the video that will have the requirements. So let's look through what these giveaways will be, and then I'll tell you the rules for the giveaway. So these all 3 piles, I decided I would give away my favorite things. So these have been divided up into 3 different sections, and these are some of my favorite things to use when I'm creating a junk journal. So let's go. Let's start with blue. So this will be the blue winning package, and it starts with a little charm that I made out of a little tiny book cover advertisement, and it's for the Mayfair Mystery. Woo, ah. And then what I'm also including is some of my favorite napkins. I love working with paper napkins. So what I've done, in order to keep the postal costs down, I have already removed the 2 extra layers that are in the back that most of us don't use. So it's just the top layer that has the pretty tissue for all of them. So let's just take a quick look through them. I've chosen some really pretty ones. I love this one. Isn't that nice? A fleur de lis. I love that one. Pretty. Oh, this is one of my favorites too. This map. This old map of the world. So again, it's just the patterned side. It's not the underneath layers of tissue. That one pretty. And the hot air balloons with the old-fashioned writing in the background. I love that one too. So all of those will be going in the blue ticket packet. 2 spreads from a 1940s, 1950s child school reader, like the Dick and Jane kinds of books. This one is Jack and Nancy. Oh, look, it's Nancy, so that must be Gibson. Now, he's not orange. Anyhow, so 2 of those spreads. My journals, it's not a Sunnyside journal without a guest book spread. So here's a full one, tea-dyed already for you. And then this is a half-size one, and I love these ones too. I love when pages have the coil punches on them, and I love the font for that where it says guests, and that's already tea dyed as well. These are some paper doilies, and I can't tell you how many are there because paper doilies, they're the weirdest thing. They're like the gift that keeps on giving. Every time you think you've finally got them all peeled apart, yeah, you'll peel apart 2 more. So, you know what? I'm not sure how many are there. So I'm just going to say paper doilies. But I love these ones because they're oval. I have square paper doilies, not very many. And then, of course, I've got tons and tons of round paper doilies. But these oval ones are so unique, and they really go nicely into the center of a journal, into a signature, because you get way more doily space. So there's a few there. I don't know how many. You can peel them apart. A few pages of tea-dyed paper out of a Sears Roebuck, a reprint catalog. I forget which year this one is. But, and they're already tea-dyed and ready to go for you because I love putting those into journals. And then, of course, one of my favorite things is some tea-dyed spreads from my favorite 10-year garden diary book that I have that's huge. And these, again, are already tea-dyed and already ready for you to enjoy and have fun with. So that's the blue tag winning little stash. Let me stack these back up here. Where are you? There we go. So we'll put that aside. So those are some of my favorite things. Now, here's, I think, one of my very favorite things in the yellow tag stash is, first of all, you will get a charm from those How to Draw. It's a mini charm of those How to Draw series, the big books that you can get, the vintage ones. On some of them, the back page has all the different subjects that you can order. It's an order form. And so I glued it onto chipboard and made charms out of them. So, and that's on a bulb pin. So you'll get how to draw and painting and mixing with colors. There you go. And then I love using my CD envelopes to keep a track of my fussy cuts. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to send some fussy cuts. So these fussy cuts, this is a mix here. There are birds and flowers and bugs and animals. Lots of fussy cuts. I've left, here you can see, I've left the white trim, the tiny white trim, because sometimes I like having that tiny white trim and sometimes I don't. But if you cut it off right away, then you take away your options. So whenever I'm fussy cutting, just while I watch TV, I always leave a white trim. And then later on, if I'm going to put it into a book and I decide, I don't want that white trim, then you can take it off. So there's that one first, and I need to put these in. Because this one is coming from Canada, you're going to get a Canada Goose. And you're also going to get a moose. Because, you know, Canada. And you're going to get my favorite bird. You're going to get a robin. And that's a girl robin. You can tell because the back of her feathers is sort of a silvery black. She's not jet black. The boys are jet black here, and they're bold rusty red here. And the ladies are sort of a subdued version of the boys. So, and I love robins. So in my fussy cut giveaway, I had to send you with a robin. Now the robin, because I love robins, I have already left. There's no white trim on the robin, but the others all have the white, a little slightly bit of a white edging on it. Now, I'm still working through that John Seymour book of those beautiful black and white, well, pen and ink, I guess, drawings of antique things. And I keep the book again beside my end of the couch when I watch TV. So I thought, oh, I'm going to send an envelope, a CD envelope of some of these John Seymour drawings of all these little antique things. So there's a nice variety of different things in that CD sleeve. Let me put you, go on in there, Sofa. Thank you. And then this one is mostly just flowers from various botanical books. And these are the ones that I usually, when I can visit with my mom, these are the ones that I'll sit with her and I'll just fussy cut while I'm sitting and chatting, or if we're sitting and watching TV together. These are the ones, she loves them. I cut them out and then I hand it to her and she'll just look it all over, and then it's her job to put it into the envelope. She can't cut with scissors anymore, so, but she likes to have something to do, and it's good for her brain. So yeah, so I've picked out a whole bunch of pretty flower ones, and you can tell they're fussy cuts. There we go. So let's put you into your CD sleeve. And so there we go. 3 CD sleeves of Catherine Fussy Cuts and a charm. That's with the yellow batch. And then the pink batch, the pink tag, there is, the charm is the little red hen. And this charm holds a little special place in my heart because these are the charms that I think were what first set my Instagram account a little bit of a buzz. Things were kind of quiet. I was just getting started. I had never done that, Instagram kind of thing. And I started making these charms out of the backs of little golden books. And I posted a picture one day, and I think I got up the next morning and there were like 100 comments. How did you make those? How did you make those? And that along with Pam Van E saying, you can do it. That's when I decided to try and strap my phone to a table leg and stick it into a vase and have it hovering over my desk. And I did my first video. So you will be getting a little golden book charm of the little red hand book. Hold on, there we go. I've put together 3 little bundles of fabric ribbon, torn fabric strips. This one, I love this one. You'll recognize it. This is the one that I'm using right now. I'm working on a journal from a book called The British Empire. So let me see if I've got it. Yeah, I've got a little piece of it. It's this one. So this is a strip. I actually think there's 2 strips in this bundle. I could be wrong, but I think there's 2 in here. And then there's a pink one. All these are they're torn. They're not cut, so they've got a nice fray on them. That's one of my things I like doing. I love fraying fabric. So this one is little pink flowers, different shades of pink with green leaves. And then this one is blue with little pink flowers again, navy blue. It's pretty. So those will go in. This, I believe, is a napkin. I don't think it's a handkerchief. It's too thick, I think, for a handkerchief. I do believe that this is a cloth napkin. But it's got a sweet little cross stitch that somebody did on that. So that will go into it. A little children's handkerchief. Today is Friday, so that's timely. I think it's a bunny. It's hard to tell. His ears are coming out the side of his head. But a little hanky. I remember using hankies like these when I was a little girl. We didn't have Kleenex in the house. We used hankies. They got washed with the laundry. 2 white coasters, cloth coasters. I've left them white instead of tea dyeing them. Sometimes I prefer white if I'm doing like a Christmas journal, or if I'm doing a winter journal, or sometimes if it's a bright and colorful children's little golden book journal and I don't want it to look aged. So I thought I'll leave these white, and that way if the winner of this little bundle wants to tea dye these. They tea dye very nicely and very easily because they're cotton. This is a little, it's not a doily, but you know what I mean. It goes on a table and it's pretty, but it's got nice counted cross stitch on there. Somebody did a nice job on that. So that's going into it. I just got this last week, but I thought this is great because it either can be used just as is, or it's only been zigzag stitched together, so that could be taken apart, and that gives you lots of pieces of lace here, or else lots of pockets if you cut it into 4. It's quite a versatile little piece. So there's that. Another coaster, and somebody, that's the wrong side. There we go. Somebody took the time and did an embroidery of some acorns and a leaf. I thought that was cute. Another little tiny petty point of pansies. I found a table runner of these. So these are precious to me. So one of these is getting thrown in. This is getting thrown in. I have 2 of these, so I'm parting with one. I love it, and I haven't figured out where I'm going to use it yet, but I love it. This is absolutely 60s. This screams 60s, and I was there in the 60s, and I was too young to be stoned at the time, so I remember the 60s, even though, you know, many of my slightly older generation don't remember much of the 60s. I do, and this is 60s. My grandmother would have loved this. She probably would have put a pink vase right in the middle of that. So, and that's why I love it, because I know that I would have seen this at my grandmother's apartment. Another cloth napkin, but I like the color of the thread, sort of that beigey color, and I thought it would be good for 4 pockets. You could make a few pockets. Lots of options, or even cut down the side and use the scallop on the edge of a page. There's lots of things that you could do with this. So that's going in it. A white doily. Again, I've left it white, but this is cottony, so you could, I suspect this would tea dye or coffee dye very easily. And then this one is precious. It's very common to find white and off-white crochet doilies, but to find them in a different color, they're a little bit more rare. It's like a unicorn in the crochet world. And this one is sort of, I hope the color is coming across. It's a really soft, dusty shell pink. It's so pretty. And I found 2 of these one day when I was thrifting. So I've still kept one for me and one for you. I love the edging on this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I know how to crochet, but I've never, ever taken the time to learn how to crochet doilies, something this delicate. I can do bigger things. So this is quite a talent to be able to crochet these. My mother used to be able to do these without even looking down at it. She could watch TV and make one up in an evening. So that is also going in with this little bundle. So this is, let me put these all together here. So this is bundle number pink. So pink tag, yellow tag, and blue tag. So here's the rules for the giveaway. And it's not too late to subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. So that's actually the first rule is you must be 21 or over. The second rule is you have to subscribe. The third rule is you must like this video right here, right now, the one you're watching right now. You have to click on like. And then the fourth rule is in the comments section, where I live right now, it's hot, hot summertime. So in the comments section, I would like to know what your favorite thirst-quenching summer beverage is. Well, I say summer, whenever your summer is. It's summer for me right now. So, and I thought, I'd like some tasty beverages this summer. And y'all came through with the sandwiches. So, summer beverages. So, I'm going to share with you my favorite thirst-quenching summer beverage is. I love to have what's called a tall gin and tonic. Of course, gin, that's a no-brainer. I love martinis. But when you're thirsty, a martini won't cut it, or you'll be drunk in an hour. But so a gin and tonic, I find they're not too sweet. I also like mine what's called tall. Usually a gin and tonic is like 1.5 ounces of gin and 3 ounces of tonic water. And I usually actually like maybe 5 ounces or even 6 ounces of tonic water to 1 unit of gin. And I also prefer lemon in my gin and tonics instead of lime. Traditionally, gin and tonic has a wedge of lime squeezed and thrown into it. So I like a tall gin and tonic on a hot summer day, or else if I'm not feeling like I want anything alcohol, I just love. Here in Canada, we call it iced tea. I know some of the southern states, United States, call it sweet tea. I actually don't like my iced tea sweet. So I do like a bit of sugar in it, but not much. I just like it to take the edge off. So I enjoy iced tea with a good squirt actually of lemon and orange in my iced tea, and a tall gin and tonic. So those are my favorite thirst-quenching summer drinks. And I'd love to know what your, hold on, hubby. I'd like to know, that was my husband trying to phone. And this is how much I love you. I sent him to voicemail. I'm going to have to phone and apologize. Anyhow, so let me know. Don't forget, you be over 21 years old, please. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video right here. And tell me what your favorite thirst-quenching beverage is. It can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Doesn't matter. Nice, cold, thirst-quenching beverage. And then what I'm going to do is at 10 a.m. on Sunday, this coming Sunday, which I forget what day that is. Hold on and let me find out. I should know. This coming Sunday is the 28th. So on June 28th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's like the New York City time zone. I live in that time zone, even though I'm up in Canada. I'm going to do a draw for 1, 2, and 3, and it'll be random. So yeah. So good luck to everyone. I'm very excited, and I'm so happy to be able to find a way to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed. And I hope you're all having a great day. Take care, stay healthy, and stay safe, and we'll talk soon. We'll definitely talk on Sunday at some point when I will be doing a video of, I'll try and set it up in front of my laptop so that you can see them get picked. All right, take care. We'll talk soon, everyone. Bye.